If you have autism or AuDHD, you've probably heard this advice to go out in the nature. And I think that cities are not maybe the best places for us to live because it's like loud and noisy and smelly and everything. But at the same time, I don't think nature is the solution to that. Here is why. Once I had a very long bike ride. So I got up early in the morning around 4 a.m. and I'm riding. I went to like Tokyo and the neighboring prefectures. And around 10 a.m., I was already tired of riding and I wanted to take a break. And so I'm riding through the mountains and I see a river and I'm like, oh, okay, I will stop there. And I go around and I stop near the river and it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. The mountains, the river, everything is so nice. But as I was trying to relax from this like 6 hours of riding, I found out that I could not relax. And why I could not relax is because the sounds, there are so many sounds in nature. There are so many textures in nature. There are so many moving things in nature. Like, I don't know about you, but I can see everything. I can hear everything. And I could see the insects flying around. I could see the leaves moving on the trees everywhere. Like, you can see a big mountain and you can see like, oh, that tree is moving this way, that tree is moving that way. And you can't stop looking at that. The river is making a sound. Insects are making sounds. Some cars in the distance make sound. And that was a lot to process. And this is why I don't think like being outside in the nature is actually a good option for somebody with autism, because it's not that easy to shut down everything. And when you're, let's say, at home, you can close the windows, you have your familiar textures, you know, the floor is flat, right? You don't have all these textures of like rocks and gravel and sand and I don't know, branches, leaves, everything. And so for me, I find that actually being at home is, in a familiar place at least, is probably the most comfortable place to be, where I can relax the most. That's why I am not 100% supportive of nature. Let's go in the nature.